I've been gone the last few days, top of this week, just returning today to join Felicia back here on the show. But I was going to participate in the Joel Cornette Foundation's first annual golf outing. And for those of you who don't know who Joel Cornette is, it's my older brother. I know him as Joey. A lot of people know him as Joel. He passed away at the age of 35 years old on August 16th, 2016, suddenly of a heart attack. And we decided to spin that positive and start a foundation in his name. So this was our second event. It was the first annual golf outing, and you're seeing images from back home where I grew up in Cincinnati at a very beautiful golf course, the Kenwood Country Club. And we decided to put together a golf outing to try and raise some funds. And there's me and my lovely fiance, Shay. We try to raise some funds essentially to give to scholarships for those in need, to give the Heart Association and other organizations out there and charities doing great things. 260 people showed up for this golf outing, and it cost a decent amount of money to do so. It was on a Monday afternoon, and yet still a lot of people decided that they would drop what they were doing to be there for this. And you know how much money we raised on Monday?
I'm ready to hear.
Over $150,000.
Wow.
$150,000.
Definitely say that's a successful weekend. You talk about your brother a lot on the show, and I think that a lot of people at home can relate because your brother died of a heart attack, but people die of a lot of other reasons when they're just close like that. And your family is a family that's taken something and try to have a positive spin on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it started with my mother and father who basically said, hey, let's shift the gear towards we'll grieve, but we'll also do something that Joey would want to continue his name and his legacy of being a compassionate guy who gives. And that's what we're doing. And so Tuesday, right before I jumped on a flight to get back here to Chicago, I stopped by my old alma mater, my high school, St. Xavier High School back in Cincinnati, where me, my older brother, and my younger brother, Jonathan, all went to school. And I was able to visit with a young man, Javiel, 15-year-old, first day of high school, starting as a freshman. And the only reason he was at that school, which again is it's pricey, it costs money to go there, but it provides great opportunities. We were able to provide him with a full scholarship.
Oh my goodness.
So he was able to start on this new great journey. Very bright young man. He's athletic, he wants to be in theater, but he's giving in kind. He's had a tough upbringing, and because of the efforts from this foundation and my brother and his name, we were able to do something like that. So
and we were talking about the logo here. Your brother played basketball as well as your little brother did too, right?
Yeah, he wasn't any good. My older brother was the best of the three.
He tried. That's what matters. But the point is that that high school that set you guys up for a really awesome opportunity, and you haven't gone to Notre Dame to play basketball. So like it's a good foundation.
Yeah, and it all starts with that high school experience. So we're trying to do things like that with this organization. And look, I rarely try to ask people for anything out there, but if you're watching and maybe you've lost a loved one and you know how this feels, and maybe you haven't and you just want to do good things, I can promise you this foundation is built, and the very fabric of it is to do great things. So if you do want to donate, we would love that, everybody out there. Even just the littlest bit goes a long way, and I know the JAM community, the JAM audience, and the JAM family here is all about helping. You see the phrase there, we are still here. That was my brother's famous line in the NCAA tournament. It is the phrase of the foundation, and so the joelcornettefoundation.org is where you can go. You'll find the donate tab. Again, it's the joelcornettefoundation.org. Click on the donate tab and donate whatever you'd like, and I promise you it's going to go to a great place.